Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and it's time for the regulars today, other than the pitcher. Looks like it's time for McNichol, right? Yeah, Hankins is gas, so McNichol's gonna get a shot. Oh, I think his future's probably more in the bullpen, but we'll see how far he gets. While this is loading, I'll pull up the standings. So you get a look at Great American Ballpark. Reds with the same lineup we're used to seeing. Edison Volquez is going to start. We saw him come out of the bullpen in the first game in this series, I believe it was. Alright, going into the games today, the Braves and Marlins with a 2-game lead over the Phillies. The Squirrels have clinched the Central, and the Diamondbacks with a 4-game lead over the Dodgers out west, giving them a magic number of 14. The Cardinals now holding a 2-game lead in the wild card race. Scheduling not kind to the Reds in that capacity. Kester's going to lead off here. We'll keep going with the American League. Yankees and Orioles are tied atop the AL East at the moment. In the AL Central, the Tigers are leading the White Sox, a magic number of 14. The White Sox, though, with a 1-game lead in the wild card race. And out west, the Angels have a 2-game lead over the Astros. Also, I think that might have been a typo. I've got it listed on the site here as a magic number of 14, but I think that should be 16. Because a 4-game lead should be 14. So, in any case, let's look back at the game here. Kester's still at the plate with the full count, and he's going to hit a soft liner into center field to lead off the game with a single. Marvin at the plate. He'll bat left-handed. Looks at strike one. Grounds this one up the middle. Volquez gets a glove on it. And the Reds get the out at second, but cannot get the out at first. That'll bring Chief to the plate, 1-on-1 out. He swings and misses. Marvin steals second base in the process. So the Squirrels do manage to get a runner into scoring position. Only one out. Chief fouls this one away, gives himself an 0-2 count. This one is too high. Swing and a miss, strike three. 2 outs, but Terry at the plate. If you missed it yesterday, he went 5 for 5, hit 2 singles and 3 home runs, drove in all 6 runs in the game, and he drives in the first run of the game here with a double down the right field line. 1-0 Squirrels now. Frank at the plate, looks at strike one. And that pitch is too high. Ground ball towards third. Encarnacion grabs it and tags Terry out, but the Squirrels do take a 1-0 lead. Norris Hopper to lead off for the Reds. You can see the normal lineup out in the field. McNichol on the mound. And here is Norris Hopper. First pitch is called a ball. A swing and a miss. Little line drive towards second. Kester grabs it. 1 down. Shaw at the plate. And he hits a little line drive towards short. Joey leaps to make the grab. 2 down. Derek Lee at the plate now. First pitch called a strike. High hop to third. Is it going to be too high for Chief? No, he gets it over there in time. So 1-2-3 inning for the Reds. We'll go into the second inning. Squirrels leading 1-0. Tom will come to the plate. Excuse me. Tom hits it right up the middle. That's a clean hit right off the bat. Zach at the plate now. 1 on, nobody out. First pitch is outside. It's a called strike. Ground ball towards second. Phillips to second. Perez back to first. In time. 4-6-3 double play. That wipes the bases clean. 2 outs. Joey now at the plate. He's going to ground to shortstop for the 3rd out of the top of the 2nd. 1-0 Squirrels. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Adam Dunn will lead things off. McNichol starts off with the fastball that Adam Dunn lets go for a strike. Swings and misses at a palm ball. Swings and misses at another palm ball. You'll notice I kind of screwed up trying to develop McNichol. I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. When he was first drafted and brought him into the majors, he could literally only throw a fastball. So, taught him a palm ball, taught him a curveball. But in trying to improve the palm ball, I accidentally taught him a second palm ball. So now he's got a rated 1 palm ball and a rated 2 palm ball. So I guess they break at different rates, so they'll still both be effective for him. So anyway, that ends the bottom of the 2nd. We go into the 3rd. Squirrels still leading 1-0, and McNichol will take his turn at the plate. Has not gotten a hit in the majors this year. I don't remember if he has ever gotten a hit in the majors, because I think in past years I actually have used him out of the bullpen. He grounds out to 3rd. We go back to Kester. He got a base hit into center field his first time up. Grounds this one to 2nd. 2 away. Marvin at the plate. He hit into a fielder's choice, but he did come around to score the first run of the game after stealing second base when Terry drove him in on a double. 2-0 the count in this at-bat. There's a called strike. Hits this one into left field. That'll be a base hit. 1 on, 2 outs. Chief at the plate. He struck out swinging, the only strikeout so far for Volquez, as his first pitch goes outside. Volquez tries again and gets a changeup in the dirt. 2-0. Ground ball to shortstop. Throw goes to first, and that's it for the top of the 3rd. Still 1-0 Squirrels. David Ross will lead things off for the Reds in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch is called a ball. Swing and a miss, 1-1. That one's outside, 2-1. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Thomas Perez at the plate. First pitch catches the outside corner. This one is too low. And too high. 2-1. Ground ball to short. Joey throws over. 2 down. Volquez at the plate now. First pitch is called a strike. Another called strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That will bring us to the 4th inning. Squirrels still leading 1-0. Terry back to the plate. Terry is on he's got a base hit in 6 straight at-bats now. Finally grounds to 2nd, and he's retired for the first time in a few days. Frank at the plate now. Watches that first one go outside. Hits this one through the left side of the infield. A 1-out single will bring Tom to the plate, who got a base hit up the middle in his first at-bat. Watches a strike. Pops this one into right. Hopper makes the grab. Throw goes back to first, though Frank is back safely. Brings Zach to the plate. He hit into a double play in his last at-bat. 1 on, 2 outs. First pitch is out of the zone. Second pitch swung on and missed. Grounds this one right to third. Encarnacion over. And that is the last out of the top half of the fourth. Reds back to the top of their order. Still 1-0 Squirrels. Hopper lined out to second in his first at-bat. Has an 0-2 count here. And this line drive will be just foul down the right field line. McNichol tries again. This time gets him to strike out looking. Shao lined out to short in his first at-bat. Looks at a strike. Swing and a miss. Makes it 0-2. Popped foul. Tom goes back but runs out of room. And there's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Derek Lee at the plate. Ground out in his first at-bat as he swings and misses at the first pitch here. Another swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Now we'll go into the fifth. Still 1-0 Squirrels. Joey to lead things off. Joey just foul down the third base line. Into center field. That'll be a base hit. Leadoff single brings McNichol to the plate. Wondered if he might bunt, but not so far. Watches that pitch go high. Still no sign of a bunt. Has a 2-0 count, though. Now he shows bunt. Gets down a pretty nice one. Volquez fields it. He does get the out at first, but that is a successful sacrifice. Runner now in scoring position with 1 out for Kester, who already has a hit in this game. He will look at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. And that pitch goes in the dirt. Oh, one of those was not called a strike. It's 2-1. My apologies. Kester with the ground ball up the middle. Throw goes to first. 2 down. It's up to Marvin to knock in this run. Got a hit in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss. Makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That brings us to the halfway point. Squirrels still leading 1-0, and Adam Dunn back to lead off the fifth. And I could really use a flosser right now. We just had Red Lobster, and I got a piece of shrimp stuck in my teeth. Driving me crazy. Adam Dunn looks at strike 1 and then looks at strike 2. Line drive, just foul. Well, wasn't just foul, but ground ball to second. Kester takes care of that. 1 down. Encarnacion at the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Called strike 3. Brandon Phillips at the plate. Ground out in his first at-bat. Looks at a strike. This one is outside. 1-1. 2-1. Popped up, but it's... Well, actually, I think it's going to stay fair, and Frank is going to get there. I thought it was going to hook to the seats, but it did not, and Frank able to make the play. We'll go on to the 6th inning. Chief at the plate. He's 0 for 2 so far. Volquez starts off with a changeup for a strike. And that fastball too high. 1-1. Popped up. Ross looks to have room, and he makes the play. Terry, 1 for 2 today. Did have an RBI double in his first at-bat. Drove in the only run of the game so far. Watches that pitch go to the dirt. And that one is called a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Makes it 1-2. Ground ball to third. Encarnacion throws over. 2 down. That'll bring Frank to the plate. Got a base hit in his last at-bat. Hits this one right to Perez at short, and that'll end the top of the 6th. 1-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. David Ross will lead off things for Cincinnati. David Ross struck out in his first at-bat. As that palm ball breaks too much, and then that fastball sails a bit. 2-0. This one into center field, and it does get down for the Reds' first hit and first base runner of the day. Which I'm actually kind of glad about, because I don't think McNichol could have actually pitched all 9 innings if we wanted him to. So now I can feel better about taking him out. Strikes out, I don't remember who that was, Perez. Brings Volquez to the plate, and he is going to hit for himself here. As he looks at strike 1. Puts down a bunt, but it goes foul. 0-2. Ground ball to third. Chief was cheating in. Goes to second. Kester on to first. Double play. So the Reds do get a hit, but they are still, 18 up, 18 down at this point, thanks to that double play. Tom will come to the plate here in the top of the 7th. Volquez still on the mound, and he's obviously pitched a good game. Gave up the 1 run back in the first, and not much else. Squirrels really haven't even had many base runners after that. A few, but not many. 2-1 the count on Tom. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Zach at the plate now. He's 0 for 2. Looks at strike 1. This one down and out. Hits this one into the right center gap, and Shao makes the play. A good run from him. That brings Joey to the plate with 2 outs and the bases empty. Joey 1 for 2 so far. Looks at a strike. Looks at strike 2. Looks at strike 3. That'll bring us to the 7th inning stretch. Squirrels leading 1-0. Hopper due up after the break. Okay, what reliever do I want, Nakai or Johnston? Let's see who's better rested. Actually, they're both full rested. I think I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go Johnston today, and then we'll do Nakai tomorrow. Because Lamosny should pitch, and he's also right-handed. So that's the plan right now. Well, I say tomorrow. We're actually off tomorrow, so it'll be on Saturday. Still, the next game, we'll go Nakai. Hopper 0 for 2. Everybody's 0 for 2 other than, I think it was David Ross, got the lone hit so far. Well, Hopper immediately gets a hit to open up the 7th inning, and then is lifted for a pinch runner. Hopper rated a speed 11, which is pretty good out of a scale of 15, but Pickles is a 15 out of 15. He immediately runs and is immediately thrown out. So the Reds with the glimmer of hope to get this game tied, and it just snuffed out just like that. Shao now has a 1-1 count at the plate. Bases empty with 1 out. Also keeps them 19 up, 19 down. 2-2 the count. Make it a full count. Johnston goes with the slurve, and it's fouled away. We'll try again. Swing and a miss that time. 2 down. Derek Lee at the plate. Struck out in his last at-bat. Swings and misses here. Fouls this one off his foot. 0-2. This one just misses the zone. Lee lays off. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll go into the 8th inning. Pitcher spot due up, which is just fine by us. Squirrels still leading 1-0. And looks like Pickles will stay in to play second base. And Sipe is going to go in and play right field. I've been throwing Whiteman out there, but what the heck, let's do it again. So I think he's got the most big league potential of the call-ups, so we'll try to get him the most at-bats that we can. First pitch to Whiteman is called a strike. Another called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Looked overmatched there. But everybody has at-bats like that. Kester, I believe 1 for 3 so far on the day. Make that 2 for 4. See, he dumps that one into right field. 1 on, 1 out. Marvin now at the plate. He's 1 for 3. And with Volquez still out there, he's still going to bat left-handed. Now this looks like a double play ball. And it is. 4-6-3 double play ends the top of the 8th. Still 1-0 Squirrels. Adam Dunn coming to the plate. Hermida will come in to do the setup job. Alright, Adam Dunn struck out and ground out so far. That pitch goes too high. One misses. 2-0. Goes back to the curve and it misses again. 3-0. Goes back to the curve. This time it gets called a strike. 3-1. Popped up right at the mound. Hermida waiting on it. He makes the grab. 1 down. Edwin Encarnacion has struck out in both at-bats today. Starts off with a strike here. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Sipe now taking his first at-bat of the game. He came in as part of a double switch with Pickles. So, actually, yeah, they did that double switch right. The computer is not always exactly honest with that one, but they do it right here. Sipe with a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the 8th inning. We'll move into the 9th. The Squirrels still up by that run that they scored back in the first. Chief will lead things off for Indy. Chief is 0 for 3 today. I don't think he's really come that close to having hit today, so not exactly in character for him. Has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Pops this one up right by the mound. Volquez waiting on it. Makes the grab, and I should mention Volquez going for a complete game, even in a so far losing effort. Terry, coming off the great game yesterday, has at least one hit. I think just the one hit so far today. Though it was an RBI double, so he's probably still the player of the game, whether the game recognizes him of that or not. Strikes out in this at-bat. Brings Frank to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. Looks at strike one. Hits this one into right center. Sipe will make the grab. So we go to the bottom of the ninth with the bottom of the order up. Squirrels up 1-0. As soon as we are able, we'll get Shibuya out there to try to get this save. Oop. He was right there on top. Went right by him. All right, David Ross has one of the Reds' 2 hits today. And he will look at strike one. Puts this one into center field. So he's got 2 hits on the day. Brings Thomas Perez to the plate. He would be the winning run now. Looks at strike one. Popped up towards third. Chief should have it, and he does. That'll bring the pitcher's spot up. The Reds will predictably pinch hit. They find Scott Hatteberg. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch to Hatteberg is called a strike. Another swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Pickles with his first at-bat. He came in as a pinch runner earlier in the game. Looks at strike one. This one too low. Probably inside as well. Ground ball. Shibuya tried to field it, but it's up to Joey, who fires it over and gets it there in time. That's a sweep. Indianapolis Squirrels 1, Cincinnati Reds 0. So yeah, after you saw Terry drive in this run that we're about to see, well, that wasn't it. That was a hit from Kester. This is the one from Terry. Yeah, you could turn the game off after that. That was the only scoring play of the game, right at the top of the first. So tip your cap to Volquez. He obviously pitched a great game, just got no help from his offense. Shibuya and Terry split the player of the game honors. So thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, like I said, we are off tomorrow, so see you on Saturday.